Tottenham is the history of the Tottenham. They always created many chances and scored so much, but at the end they miss always something to arrive at the end. We believe in the history.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. We're gonna say speedy recovery to one of us, Roman Abramovich. Today before the game between Milan and Napoli, he was rushed to the hospital. So he's good now according to some news. I was very afraid because at the beginning we didn't know for what really. He had an emergency surgery. That's what we heard, and people panicked and like, what's going on here? It wasn't like in training or anything. It has nothing to do with injury or anything. It has something to do with removing his appendix. So that is a normal health issue, and I hope that he comes back very soon because Milan really need him. Milan are in big trouble at the moment. Today they lost again 2-0, and Santiago Jimenez missed the penalty, and it's just getting worse and worse. But people try to point fingers like on Felix and Pulisic and whatever, but Milan been very poor for a long period of time. So get well soon, my brother, Roman Abramovich. To remind you, the FA Cup semi-finals, Chelsea deserve to be here. And we are not here. I'm not happy, but it is what it is. Maresca said that it's time for us. It's a good thing to get eliminated from the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup because we can focus on the Conference League and the Premier League, which is not a good thing to say when you are a Chelsea manager, but it is what it is. You can't change anything. So it's gonna be Forest against Manchester City, Palace against Aston Villa. Who do you want to win the FA Cup in the end? I really want to see an underdog. I want to see Forest against Crystal Palace, and I want Callum Hudson-Odoi to win the FA Cup with Palace. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about the FA Cup semi-finals and also the final? We want to see an underdog. We are sick and tired of Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, the same suspect, winning it over and over again. We want to see somebody else. Just like, remember Leicester City beat Chelsea in the final. That wasn't good because I'm a Chelsea fan, but you know what I mean? Underdogs, people want to see that kind of story. And also when Leicester won the Premier League, they were underdogs. Nobody expected them to win, and they went to win. All right, people, let's move on and talk about the Premier League. So this coming week, I don't know what time you're gonna watch this video, but it's already Monday in other countries. So technically, it's another week in your location. In my location, it's still Sunday, though. So on Tuesday, April the 1st, we're gonna have the Premier League back. This is Quickie Bombs time. Remember what Sir Alex Ferguson used to say? You have to win your games. Win as many games as you can. After 29 games, you see Liverpool top, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Manchester City, Newcastle United, Brighton, Fulham, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, and even Brentford can still fight for top 4. There's no a big difference here. So if you lose your games, that's why Chelsea need to get the job done. Chelsea are gonna play on Thursday, which is a long wait. After a long international break, you want your team to come very quickly and play immediately. But because of injuries that we had, I think we have extra days to recover all of them. So we don't have any excuse to give. No more excuses. International break, fatigue, jet lag, they flew all over the world, South America, whatever excuses we always give after the international break. We don't have to give those excuses because international break was over for Chelsea players like on Wednesday, last week, Wednesday. So they had all the time to recover, train good, rest well, and start performing. So against Tottenham Hotspurs, London Derby, under the light at Stamford Bridge, we have to do it. It's the history of Tottenham. They always give everything, they always score goals and whatever, but at some point, if you are calm, you know how to beat them. They're gonna mess up, they're gonna do the Spursy thing, and you're gonna beat them. But if we go there and we open up the way we've been opening up against Arsenal or Manchester City or other teams, we go and try to impose our football, right? We are not in the level of imposing our football to the opposition. We have to adapt. We have to be very smart. Think outside the box. Create a different system that will get you a result. Right now, it's not about playing beautiful football. It's about winning 3 points. So let's wait and see if Maresca learned something, during all this moment that we've been losing stupid games. And he might have a plan B. Why not? Let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right. Let's move on to Chelsea women. We dropped 2 points today against West Ham, another London derby, 2-2 in the end, so 1 point only for Chelsea. Remember, Chelsea haven't lost any game this season in the Women's Super League. We lost only one game in the Champions League. But let me tell you what, it's not even a concern for me. It's not even a problem for me. Look at how March was so busy for Chelsea Football Club. Every 3 days we had a game. Tough games. We just came back from a series of games against Manchester City. 4 games in a row. Every 3 days we had to play the same opposition. City in the Champions League twice, in the League Cup final, and in the Women's Super League 4 times. So I can understand the fatigue and a lot of injuries that we have right now in the women team. We have even like probably 4 or 5 ACL injuries, okay? Like season-ending kind of injuries. So we've been struggling a lot. So I understand that at some point, Chelsea women are gonna get tired. And today, I watched the entire game and I can tell, man, the girls are so tired. But we're still unbeaten. 2 draws in the Women's Super League, and I'm happy. Chelsea are going to win this league without any problem. We can win probably the Champions League. We already won the League Cup and then also the FA Cup. So the quadruple still on, and I'm so happy. I don't have any problem with this. Dropping some points here and there. On top of that, we are like 8 points in advance, There is a cushion between us and Arsenal, who are second, like 8 points. So why am I going to stress myself about the draw against West Ham? It's happened. All right. So this one is the news that Chelsea fans didn't want to hear. Arsenal have a strong interest to sign Viktor Gyokeres from Sporting. And I've seen a lot of reaction on social media from Chelsea fans. Why are we letting Arsenal go for Gyokeres? We have a good relationship with Sporting now because we bought Kenda and also Dario Asugu, and we should just conclude the deal and get Gyokeres. Listen, Arsenal, this deal is not done yet, but I don't think really that Chelsea need this guy. You can insult me, you can say whatever you want, ball knowledge, whatever your theory is. I played football, right? In a very good level. Play my university playing football, right? From the money from football. So those kids that will insult you just because you don't tell them what they want to hear. Chelsea got a lot of profile in the team. They are not on their prime yet. When Gyokeres was 21, 22, 23 years old, he was nowhere to be seen. He was at Brighton, he couldn't make it there. He was at Swansea, he couldn't make there. He was at, I think, Coventry, he couldn't make it there. In the last couple of seasons is where he is already 26 years old, on his prime, he's doing good. Nothing is telling me that Jackson is not going to improve. Jackson is 23 years old. In 3 years from now, that brother is going to be absolutely monster because he's going to reach his profile. So if you look at the way Jackson plays and the way Gyokeres plays, the only difference is the goals. This guy is absolutely a killer in front of the goal. But when he was 21, 23 years old in the Premier League, he couldn't even score one goal. So don't tell me that this guy just came out of the blue from heaven and start scoring goals. Development is not linear. Development is step by step by step. He already reached his potential. Chelsea need a different kind of profile. Chelsea need a Drogba. Chelsea need an Anelka. Chelsea need a Diego Costa. Tall, powerful, different profile. Who is good in air? Osimhen, Boniface, people like that who can bully people in the box. Gyokeres is not a box striker. But of course, it doesn't fit the narrative on social media and people are going to insult you just for talking simple fact. But I don't really care. If Arsenal got him, I don't really care. We're going to find another one. We're going to go for Dilap. I'm not too sure. We still have Sesko. We still have Boniface. We still have Osimhen. We still have a lot of choices. But for some reason, if Chelsea decide to go for this guy and hijack the deal from Arsenal, smash them in the face, I'm okay with that. Even though I have a very bad memory when we went and hijacked the deal for Mikhailo Mudryk, and the rest is history, right? The brother is not good enough and now he's struggling with drug issues and stuff like that. So if Arsenal want him, let them get this guy. Go get somebody else. That is my opinion. Get in the comment section down below. Don't just insult. Give us some intellectual thinking behind your insult, right? Kendrick Pius is not going on loan to Strasbourg, contrary to some report that came lately that he's gonna go to Strasbourg. He will only train at Strasbourg as a process to adapt himself to European football, but apparently he's gonna go with Chelsea in the World Cup, the Club World Cup in June, and after that we will see. So it's gonna be very interesting to see because we have so many players in the same position and some of them need to leave. I don't really feel like we're gonna keep him. These are just reports. One day you have a different report, another day somebody is contradicting the report. But where are you gonna play him? Tell me, where are you gonna play him? It doesn't make any sense. You have him, you have Estivao, you have Andrew Santos, and you have tons of others. So I don't think he's gonna have his playing time and develop properly at Chelsea. Talking about the devil, look at that. Lord have mercy. This guy is absolutely baller. He's humiliating people for fun. Estivao William. Remember the name. Wow.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here.